Hi Taurus, so this is my second time trying to record your video. It's a general message, so it may or may not apply to you. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising. If you're looking for a love message, check your Venus. Okay. And if we just don't vibe, Taurus, just feel free to check one of the other intuitives or card readers on YouTube. Okay, so the first time I did your message, the first time I did your reading, it took a minute for me to get the messages across because I was using a new deck. And so I scrapped it because I didn't want you guys to lose focus of the video. And in the video it talked about, or the message was that you were being asked to be still. It was a hard lesson for you to learn in the moment, because some of you guys feel like you're ready to take off on a new project that you're like super passionate about, ready to just jump headfirst into, but you were being kind of not asked, but like you were in a position of not being able to jump right in like you wanted to. And so there's a lesson being learned, Taurus. For some of you, the lesson is that you need to sit still. You have to practice patience. Okay, so let's see what messages come out for you this time. I will say the final outcome of that message was that you would be victorious. With you actually practicing patience and actually being still and not making moves before you were actually ready to, you came out victorious with your project, with whatever person you were interested in approaching or approaching you. It's just all about patience. Goddess energy currently surrounding Taurus, please. In the future, Taurus, I will be pre-shuffling, so I won't have to, you guys won't have to sit through all of this, okay? Purification comes out. Coventina. It is time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. So some of you guys have actually started taking up or started doing meditation, drinking more water, less coffee, eating cleaner foods, that sort of thing. Moving your body more. If you haven't, I feel like you guys are moving into that energy. This is a timeless message, so whenever you hear it, Taurus, that's when it's for you. Spirit animal for Taurus, please. I feel like I have a summer cold coming on, so please excuse the voice, okay, guys? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, can you please get spirit guides? Yeah, spirit animal for Taurus, please. One more time. Spirit animal for Taurus, please. Spirit animal for Taurus, please. So for the other readings, I was listening to Tiwa Savage, but I feel like the fish sticks to my finger. I'm not going to keep it because it didn't completely jump out. But the fish talks about kind of trying to find your way to something, swimming against the grain instead of going with the flow. Again, that lesson of asking you to be still. Also the oyster. So it's because you guys know that you have some sort of inner transformation you're working on, or there's some project you're working on and you're ready to share with the world, but you're being asked to be still and to just go with the flow instead of trying to control the current, okay? Spirit animal for Taurus, please. Like I was saying, I was listening to Tiwa Savage for the other readings, but I feel this morning with the remaining 6 signs that I have to do, or that I'm going to do, that it just needs to be kind of zen. Sometimes the music with the lyrics can be a little bit too much, especially with this purification card coming out. I feel like you guys need peace. You need Zen music. You need for somebody to not be shouting at you, that sort of thing. And sometimes the music with lyrics in it, I pick up messages here and there because I'm clairaudient. And I just don't want to shout at you guys. I feel like you're in a Zen place. Also the rabbit. So yeah, there's something new that you guys are working on, whether it's whether it's internal, like transforming inside, or you're sitting on a gem, you're sitting on a project, a gem that you're ready to expose to people, or that you're ready for people to see. Can we get one animal spirit for Taurus, please? Also, the dragonfly wanted to come out. The dragonfly, for me, talks about somebody who's focused on one goal at a time. Again, in the future, I'll have these pre-shuffled. Like the videos following this one for your sign will be pre-shuffled, so you won't have to sit through all of the shuffling. Some people like to see the shuffling because they want to see that the cards actually did come out and that I didn't just pull them. Spirit animal for Taurus, please. Taurus. So between, what do we see? The fish, the oyster, the rabbit. I think that was it. You guys actually got this one last night, the cosmic egg. And it's like waiting for, so again, because you had the earthworm in the past where it was like all that color wrapped inside and the earthworm was surrounding it. Same thing here. The snake is surrounding the cosmic egg, which is not an earthly animal. The cosmic egg is not something you can see in the 3D. It's not something you'll ever find just laying around in the world. It's in the ether. So creativity. So I feel like you guys are working on a creative project, or you're just doing some inner transforming that is out of this world. Like people may not understand the transformation that's taking place within you. That's just the bottom of the deck though. And that came out for you last night. So I know we're on the same track. The horse. So this horse for me, because the hair is braided, eyes focused, very poised. It's an earth sign. It's an earth element. So this is your energy, Taurus. This is somebody who really is taking care of themselves, somebody who's looking in on themselves, somebody who's using their intuition. Okay, and then with purification, I feel like that's exactly what you guys are doing. Really taking care of yourself, your body, your mind, and transforming, being still, being obedient, listening to your intuition, because you know, even if you want to show everybody what you're working on right now, because it's something exciting, it's something colorful and beautiful that you're working on, whether it's your personality or a project or a proposal for some of you guys. I picked that up last night. Whatever it is, Taurus, it's beautiful and it's exciting. And so you do want to share it with the world, but you're being obedient and listening to your intuition and waiting. And it's a tough lesson for you to have to wait, to practice patience with something that you're so passionate about. But it's something that you're doing with poise. It's something that you're, it's a lesson that you're going to ace. Let's put it that way, okay? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what messages do we have for Taurus? Also, Taurus, this is a new deck for me. So yesterday was the first time that I used it, and I only used it for 6 signs. So it takes me a while to get the messages because I'm trying to dissect the images. It's the after tarot, so it does coincide with the Rider-Waite tarot, the regular traditional tarot, but they've added some things to the cards. And for me, I say what I see, so it's not even that I'm going off of the universal meaning of the cards. It's more I'm letting the pictures tell me a story, and then I'm vocalizing it and then giving my advice. I'm not a psychic. I cannot see into the future. I just look at the picture and I draw the story from there. The Hermit. Card of Virgo also talks about going within. some of you guys are doing the shadow work, like really seeing so on top of being enlightened and going within, you're doing the shadow work. You're facing your demons. It's like looking yourself in the mirror and dissecting pieces of yourself that you love and pieces of yourself that you don't love as much, and really getting to know all sides of you. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. And this Three of Swords, the swords are, this Three of Swords, the swords are taken out of the heart. So you're in the process of healing. And I think this healing, whatever heartache or heartbreak you experienced in the past, you're healing yourself by going within, by facing all sides of yourself. Okay, so facing all sides of yourself is like most people want to be seen in the light. They want to be seen as all of the good things. But we all have a light and we all have a shadow. So when you do shadow work, it's like facing your demons so that they don't scare you, so that they don't hold any power over you, because you face them. You can't be afraid of how other people feel about you or how you feel about you once you've faced your shadow. Once you've taken the time to take your ego, your ego out of the equation and actually face things that we demonize about others and ourselves. So that's what you're doing right now, Taurus. You're really purifying yourself completely. And it's all part of the healing process. More messages for Taurus, please. For some of you guys, you're doing this because you want great love. You want to make sure that the next time you come into union with somebody, or if you're already in a relationship, before that relationship can ascend, you want to make sure that you're bringing yourself 100% to the table. Even if it's a project, you want to make sure that you're giving it your all. And so giving it your all requires you knowing all sides of yourself. More messages for Taurus, please. I'm sorry that this reading is I'm really trying to take my time with you guys, because I really feel like you guys are in a place where you just need zen and peace and love, Taurus. As I say that, the King of Cups comes out. So in this King of Cups card, it's not like he's just holding his cup upright. He's not even looking into the camera. He is pouring his emotions out. Some of you guys have done this. Some of you guys have poured your heart out to somebody, whether it's a counterpart, like a lover, whether it's a family member, like a parent or sibling or cousin or aunt or uncle, or a counselor even. But it's cleansing for you, okay? You have to, as a fixed earth sign, you getting to know all sides of yourself means not just being so grounded and practical, because you do have emotions, Taurus. You're ruled by Venus. Bottom of the deck is Justice. Okay. Again, duality. We have rich and poor. So getting to know all sides of yourself, the light and the shadow. Pouring yourself out to a counselor. I feel highly that somebody has spoken to a counselor or therapist, or somebody that you consider wise, or somebody that you know you can trust with your emotions. And this is helping to heal you too. A lot of healing work here. King of Cups would be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This doesn't have to be somebody else, Taurus. This can be you taking on that energy, especially because you sit opposite of a water sign. Water and earth are opposites. So you could be really in, instead of Taurian energy, you could be in Scorpionic energy, where it's tough to express your emotions. You'd rather keep it inside, but you're doing it with somebody, or even with yourself, just in the shower, writing it down, journaling it. You're making sure to get your emotions out one way or another, because you can't keep it inside anymore. You're in a sea of emotions, Taurus. And if you keep it inside, you're just going to drown. So it's best for you to express yourself either through writing or speaking to somebody you can trust with your emotions. My kids are home today, guys. I'm so sorry. I wanted to get all of them done yesterday, but Unfortunately, it's a new day. Once you've actually expressed your emotions and gotten them all out, Taurus, I think you'll feel so much better, even if you just write it out, because there's light and dark to you. And if you're doing the shadow work, of course you're going to find some emotions hidden under debris and rocks and in the corners of the shadows. You're going to find things that you've tried to cover up, things that you tried to smooth over in the foundation, but they don't ever get smooth if they weren't addressed in the first place. All right, so let's see, what other messages do we have for Taurus? More messages for Taurus, please. I feel like for some of you guys, it is way too hard for you to express your emotions. So some of you guys are taking spiritual baths or longer showers just so you can sit and reflect with yourself, even crying in the shower. And there's nothing wrong with that. Temperance. Okay, this is my angel of help. This is Sagittarius energy. Temperance is also pouring her cup into the lake, into the waters, into the sea of emotions, okay? But she's also got her foot on the ground. So balance, right? Again, water and earth sit across from each other. So you're finding that balance of practicality and emotions, acknowledging both, acknowledging that you need to be practical, but also that your emotions are real. And sometimes you do need to pour your heart out. Sometimes you need to feel internally, not just tangible things. You like earth, you like to feel and see and smell so that you know it's real, but your emotions are also real, so it's something else that you can feel without it being tangible because it's internal. So balance. I think for some of you, finding this balance though at this time, with the bottom of the deck being the Five of Cups, I think it's caused you to do some reflecting, not only on the people that have hurt you, but possibly the people that you hurt, Taurus. Again, it doesn't have to be about romantic partnerships or romantic people that you've been involved with. I don't know if you guys can see this person back here. Somebody is drowning and they're asking for help, and it's like you're too consumed with self to acknowledge them. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially if it's somebody that wronged you and you're just like, I need to heal myself. I can't really if I'm not even fully healed, I can't help you. For some of you though, I do feel like this is like a past memory. Like you knew that somebody could use your help, or somebody was begging for you to pour your emotions out to them and you completely ignored them. Either way it goes, it's a thing of the past, because underneath that is the Ace of Cups. So you've learned how to be how to tap into your emotions. Now you have an abundance of emotions to share if you need to, if given the chance, to somebody in the past or moving forward. My kids are watching Garfield, so they're a little hype right now. I'm so sorry, Taurus. The Eight of Swords tried to pop out, and in this deck, it's somebody who's not alone. So again, you have help, whether it's spiritual help, a counselor, a friend, family members, a counterpart. There's somebody that doesn't want you to be mentally trapped anymore, thinking about the past or the future, whatever anxiety that you are trying to overcome. They don't want you to be in that space anymore. They want to help. Strength. Sorry, guys. So you now have three major arcanas with the Hermit, Temperance, and Strength. Strength is the card of Leo. It's also my card for Virgo. It's like that transitional phase from Leo into Virgo, because we have the Virgin taming the lion. Okay. For some of you guys, I do feel like there is somebody in your corner who has nurtured and walked with you through this shadow period that you're going through. And if it's not somebody else, Taurus, it's your higher self guiding you, letting you know that it's okay. You're going to come out on the other side, giving you the strength to push through. For others of you, this is you're being strong for somebody else, even in the midst of you going through this shadow period. Or you've come out of the shadow period and you're now able to be strong for the people around you that need you to be strong for them. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, it's like you feel like you've healed yourself enough that you can now give gratitude and send help and love, send out loving messages and good vibes to those in your immediate environment. But you're still on guard, with the bottom of the deck being the Knight of Swords. You are still on guard from some people. Anybody who is outside of your immediate circle, you'd rather not have them get too close to you. You're guarding this new peace of mind, especially doing the shadow work, right? You're guarding your peace of mind, your emotions, the balance that you need to have. Anybody that's going to disturb you mentally, it's like I need to keep you out of my circle, out of my space. Final message for Taurus, please. Sorry, guys. I'm like in this super zen energy for you guys and my kids. I'm like practicality and emotions, right? I'm in that temperance space where like 1 minute I'm like, okay, be practical. They are kids. But then my emotions are like, nope, you got to get up and go regulate. You got to make sure that they know to shut it down. Final message for Taurus, please. Thank you. Oh, what did I tell you guys, Taurus? Same thing. Victory is yours. Okay? At the end of the day, for you doing all the work, for you doing the shadow work, for you being patient and still and kind and observant of yourself, of your emotions, you're now able to move forward in a victorious, successful way. And take along whoever you want to go with you because you did the work. People see it. People are praising you or will be. And if you have a counterpart, this is the perfect time to ascend with them because you've done the work. If you want to propose, propose. If you want to accept a proposal, accept a proposal. If you want to work on a new project with somebody, do it. Because you now know who belongs and who doesn't. What belongs and what doesn't, where you belong and where you don't. Okay, so that's it, you guys. I am so sorry that it's a day late, but I love you guys so much. I hope you got something out of this. I love you guys. Bye.